Sean Jones is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And we're back. Second inning set to go. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Eovaldi back to work. Fouled off down the right side. Eovaldi, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
One out, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Waters makes the grab for the second out.
The catcher, number 34, Freddie.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Bouncer to Young. Young tossed the first. Out to escape a bases loaded. One down. Michael Massey stepping in for the Rangers. Out to short. Gets it to first. He's out. So up next, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air to left center. Young sizing this one up. Hauls it into Indiana. Base is empty with 2 away. Nick Lofton the next to hit. 1 strike away. Popped up left side. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Jones with a forgettable showing. Sean Jones with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jones will hit next.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. Cut on and lifted in the air. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want it.
Cease checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Fermin with a homer in his last game. Here goes the runner. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. TJ Friedl steps in for the Royals. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal on the ground. Mateo sends it to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
2 on, 1 out. McMillan getting ready to hit. That one the other way. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
So 2 on with 2 away. Thairo Estrada steps in for the Royals. A swing and a soft liner. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Berger makes the grab on the run. Royals strand a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. One down, base is empty. On the ground to short. Throws to first in time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Butler leads off first with one away.
You made a new team.
There's a swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2. Count.
NOI got traded to KC.
And spit on anything that's down.
Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Jones. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. Strike one.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That one in triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
That missed by a lot. And now 2-0. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
I wanted to go to Detroit.
Jorge Mateo now trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Line drive, base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Out to short, Jones. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals even this series up at a game apiece. Jones with a less than great game in this one. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. On the ground, could be two. He flips it to second in time, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Next up for Texas, Michael Massey.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Out to short, Jones. The throw to first, two away. No outs, runner on second. Late with the swing there.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Outside low, 2-2. And there's the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Swing and a ground ball. Tags the runner for 1. On to first, double play. TJ Friedel steps in for the Royals. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to third, save. That wasn't close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Grounder might be 2. And it's through for a hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning. Nobody out, runner at first.
Dog, they always do this bullshit, dog. If I fuck up, they let them get fucking runs.
And that is out of play.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Slow roller up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. 1 down. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And the count's even at 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging. Royals down to their final out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes.
Sean Jones is on a tear so far this season. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jones now at the plate. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on.
Runner tags and goes to third.
Put him in scoring position. And we still ain't scored. What's the purpose to put him in scoring position when he score?
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 down. Here's Joe Adell. Roll to short, could be 2. 1 at second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Come on, man, you gotta make that
fade and sinking
quicker than that.
Changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Back in Anaheim, now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones.
It's baseball, trees. The object is to get on base and score. You get 3 pitches.
Back to work.
Well, you get more than 3 pitches.
And misses inside.
Well, these Royals looking to string together.
You hit the ball, you get on base, you got to make it around. It's like playing kickball.
In scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
This game is like playing kickball, but instead of you kicking the ball, you hitting a ball with a bat.
Get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's going to be Sean Jones. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Swing and a little roller right side. He'll do it himself. Now one gone in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
In the air, left field. Sawinski makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Nelson is just one strike away. Fly drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied. And we're back, bottom of the ninth. So in now for the Angels, Jo Adell. Liner, and this could be trouble. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Emmanuel Rivera, the next to hit for the Angels. Hammered on the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he dives in with the winning run. And the Angels.
Oh, the mac and cheese is not part of the challenge. What?
Sean Jones is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. Sean Jones steps in for the Royals. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Back here at Angel Stadium, new inning getting started. And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Ball one there.
Well, these Royals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Pickoff throw. Jones back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on.
Runner on the go. Soft contact in the air. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Oil up blue circle.
First. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Appreciated.
We're at the top of the eighth, so up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Soriano back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Popped up. Wagner makes the grab. And there's one away. Runner on at first with one gone. Logan O'Hoppe the next to hit for the Angels. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. 3-2. They take the lead.
That shit had to
Sean
cooking in
Jones
there.
steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. And he swings through that one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time.
That shit way
No
out of
chance
the
of
way.
even
What
fouling
the
it
hell I
off.
be thinking, dog?
This to third.
They give me a little one chopper.
Tosses across the first.
That little fat ass gonna
Now
sit
one
there and do
gone
that
in the
little
ninth.
dumb ass hop step shit.
Back to the top of the order now. Brenton Doyle, the next to hit for the Angels. And that is the ball game. Jones had an unremarkable game in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Sean Jones is on it. So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Sean Jones.
Ooh, excuse me.
And we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And first offering is fouled off. Silson, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. First and third, 1 down. And a swing and a miss.
In this situation,
Come on, man. God damn.
trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst,
Popped up. Wagner sizes this one up. 2 away down. Two out, space is empty.
I gotta contribute to this here.
Jones measures 6 feet even, 23 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Now 1-1.
ooh, buy-in. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a ball. In the air out to center.
Drop.
Doyle makes the grab.
Fuck.
And that is that. Ryan Noda, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounder might be 2. Fires over to first. Got him. And next up for the Royals, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. And there are 2 outs.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And they didn't move it.
2 outs.
And he did not move the
Hit
ball.
hard on the ground is short. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th, here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a ground ball out to short.
That's more than...
Zips it to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your...
Here's Taylor Trammell. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Jones had a rough go of it in this game.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So here's Bader now. On the ground, Jones fires over to first. 1 out in the top of the first. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. That misses, and it's 1-0.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Swing and a pop.
Come on.
Foul territory for the catcher. Cartaya hauls it in, and there's 1 away. 1 out, base is empty. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Here goes the runner. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Makes the grab. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. Jones off of first with 2 away. Rudder takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Diego Cartaya. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses across to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Why does she still look like this?
Sands goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215
That's the coconut
pounds,
oil.
and he was a 5th-round
That's the
pick
coconut
back
oil.
in 2018. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Sands, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. And it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Now he'll turn for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. One out, runner at second. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. 2-2 now. Cut on and lifted in the air. Nootbaar makes the catch. To second with the throw and
Fuck,
no
I
chance
didn't
to
see
get.
it.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. First out in the top of the 8th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Jones getting ready to hit. Walker, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch 1?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Now only 1 out remaining.
No, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Lind with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel good.
One down. And now Bader up to the plate. On the ground, out to short. And Bader is set down. So up next, Sean Jones. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play gets out of the jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ober back to work. That's towards center. Bader should have it. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
1 out, bases empty. Here's a high chopper. Throws to first, and they got him.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Jones had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Go to your brother.
Sean Jones with the remark. So now the DH spot, Matt Wallner.
You going outside? Go.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Hill sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. Two outs, nobody on. Diego Cartaya.
I can't buy a hit. I can't buy a base. I think I lost like 3 straight, man.
Up the middle. That's the third out. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning. 2 outs, base is empty. Jones, in his second season, 23 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Out to center. Hill sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 5th inning coming up. Go ahead run on base. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. Man at first, one away. On the ground to second, might be 2. He's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Correa slings to first in time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him, Diego Cartaya. Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you slow the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Really important at bat coming up now.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 outs. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Walker is just 1 strike away. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
That's tremendous fight from him.
Shit.
I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So the tying run at second. Ground ball right side. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
God, they swept us, dog. Come on, man. What is our record?
Taste of the food. Oh, this looks so delicious. So many flavors.
I am 4 games behind. Fuck.
Sean Jones with a remark.
I gotta win that. I gotta win these 3.
And next to him for the Sox, Max Schumann. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Handles, throws to first. 1 out in the top of the first.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Sean Jones at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, number 91. Hit on the ground to short. Jones tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him.
How am I swinging late, dog? That ball coming in just right, man.
He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The Royals hitless so far in the game. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage in a great...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Late swing fouled off. Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Michael Garcia getting ready to hit. Up the middle. That's a hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. First pitch,
No, my hair was in the way.
Well, comfortable or not,
No, my hair was in the way.
Closers, they seem to live for.
Fuck
get
you.
into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. Ball game. He'll touch them all. And the Royals walk it off in extra innings.
Yeah, sure, AJ.
Extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
Jones had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. Had only 1 hit. And your final 3-1. Sean Jones delivered some walk-off. Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. And now here is Sean Jones. Sears back to work. Out to short. Baldwin throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Miranda steps on the bag, inning over, and that to right. The no trouble here. Puts it away for the out. First and second. No outs. Miranda will hit next. Ground ball up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. The feed for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
I should have hit with power.
Jones had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of.
2 on, 1 out. Jones now at the plate. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Fouled off. He was late.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ball one there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very
slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 3.
Everything's together for him. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good.
Just put in the bed.
That you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Man at second. Runner takes off. In there for strike 3. Throw to third. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. So up next, Spencer Steer. Runner at third, 2 away.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. 1 out, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now here is Kyle Teel. On the ground to short, Jones. Wide throw, and it gets away. But a great backup there, and no one will move up. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around second now. Going for 3. The relay. Not in time. He's safe.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times just got to give credit.
Hold on. He's coming home. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Jones had a great showing in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need
Your daughter wants a birthday party. Correction, a birthday tea party. And she loves Becca, so a birthday tea party. Her dream, a birthday for your next party. Tea packs, everything for every party on Amazon.
Y'all know, of course, Brady living in an old mansion. But,
I ain't want to get pregnant and yo, everybody too much information I didn't ask, man. Like, I want to see who's responsible for this, bro. Like, you know, Jack, remember last video we looked up, bro? Once you get to a certain weight, it can cause complications with the baby. So,
Sean Jones is on it. So bases loaded with one away. Jones, the next to hit.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Takes it to the bag. That's one. To first, safe there. So no double play, but they cut down the run at home. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Run around the move. Base hit right field. Now a long throw home. The tag out. But one run does score.
And the hospitality.
One down. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Back to work. 3-2 now. On the ground left side. 6. 4. 3. And he beats it. Good hustle. And the inning continues. 2 on, 2 outs. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kwan brings it in, and that is that.
Can't catch a break, bro.
Is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. Hit on the ground to short. Jones. Throw to first in time. 2 out, space is empty. A swing and a miss as he chases.
No, I seen the shit go out wide and I still fucking saw.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Tanner Bybee with the strikeout. So runner at second, 2 down. Jones digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just
Too
gets
early.
ball.
Too early. Too early. Fuck, man.
That's way outside. Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a hit. Coming home. He'll score. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. First and second. No outs. C.J. Abrams digs in for the Guardians. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. There's one, and that's two.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Jones now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The shortstop takes a ball. The 1-2. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss. Now only one out remaining. So digging in, T.J. Friedl. The Royals down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take the series opener here at home. Jones with a forgettable showing in the loss. Had a single. Sean Jones with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jones will hit next. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
You did that shit right out of the I hit it late. Damn shit.
The shortstop takes a ball. And delivers outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Drop.
And it falls. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're...
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. The tag, and they got him.
Fuck.
2 outs, base is empty.
Don't be trying to do that shit. Going by accident.
Oh, look at the stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out. Man in scoring position with 2 away. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Here comes the pitch. On the ground, out to short. Jones. On to first, and that is that. 1 left for the Guardians, and they're on top 7-1. Man at first, 1 away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin. Makes the grab, 2 down. So 2 down. TJ Friedl getting ready to hit. Runner takes off. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. John McMillan now at the plate. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and this one gets away. And they put the tag on him. That's the third.
Damn, I should have went home, man.
So 1 out, nobody on. Sean Jones digs in now.
Damn. On my opportunity.
That one pushed foul. Stephan, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Here goes the runner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. TJ Friedl steps in for the Royals. And that'll load the bases. So bases all loaded up. McMillan, the next to hit. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
This could end it. And now the runner breaks to the plate. Line drive. And that'll do it. The Guardians take this one in a blowout. Jones played okay, but not well enough to.
Here, you'll put this in sync. I'll wash it. Put this in the sink. I'll wash it. Please. Thank you.
Ortiz back to work. In the air, right field. Fair ball.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
So up next, Freddie Fermin. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Runner on the go again. The other way. And that's a base hit. Jones around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Out of the 4th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones. Foul ball. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Jones at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike, throw, save. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Ramirez. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. Out to short. Jones. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Keith.
1 out, runner at second. Jones will hit next. This one in the dirt.
No ball, 1 strike.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. 2 on, 1 out. So up now for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. The pitch. Base hit. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with 1 away. So digging in, TJ Friedl. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here's the Royals designated hitter, John McMillan. Runners breaking to the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. 1 run is in. He's in there. It's 9-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Steffen back to work. Jones now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
So a man at first. Jonah Bride now at the plate. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals slug their way to a win in this one. Jones with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Thanks for stopping by until tea time.